Hi, Mark. What's your ETA?
I'm heading back now. Over.
Proceed to 26.133 degrees north, 3.628 degrees east.
Got it.
BAW-705 heavy, hold position. I'll get you moving in a minute.
BAW-705 heavy, holding November.
107 heavy, you're cleared to go. Opening hold right. Check. 107 heavy, you are cleared for departure.
277, check.
Hello fellow Annoholics and welcome to this new series, Anno 2205 Ultimate Edition. We got every DLC available. The game is still vanilla, so no mods or CC. There's not many mods available either way for this game. And this is not the usual Anno experience. It's quite different. You have to follow the campaign each time you want to start for a new game. And yeah, that's the main reason why. Also, reaching few steps, certain steps in order to advance in the game. So yeah, certain buildings unlocked or abilities that you can have, namely the world market, for example, or either commerce and trade. It is not bound to ships anymore. You don't have to build actually ships. You just pay for the trade routes and they just happen, right? And also the goods don't take time to come and go from a single sector to another sector. So yeah, that's also, it's a pretty simplified version of Anno. But still, the vibe, the concept and the idea around these, let's say, distant future in which humanity has reached somewhat its limits and has to reach for the first time for fusion reaction, for fusion energy, it's absolutely stunning to me. So I love this game and I hope you guys will love the run that we're going to go for. Let's talk about our goals here. We are going to play in veteran difficulty because, yeah, I won't say I'm an expert of Anno 2205, but I think I can manage to do it also because, yeah, to add quite a bit of challenge here, since the basic and the advanced, even the advanced and expert are not that challenging. So veteran with low workforce, low income, it could be a little bit challenging. We're going to reach for 1 million population. Absolutely. This is possible. In Anno 1800, it's way harder to reach for 1 million. Here it's not that hard. Like, you still have to be a big corporation, but yeah, not unfeasible, right? With few hours in game, you can reach for 1 million. And if you are efficient and mindful with your choices, which we will be, of course, it's veteran, come on. And the ultimate goal is to reach for the maximum level of our orbital station, which we have here with the Orbit DLC, and to take over the Big Five. So to absolute dominate the market, we are going to join the stock market when we can and buy them all out. So let's go and start for a new game without further ado.
I'm glad you accepted my invitation. Samantha Beaumont, Global Union Supervisor of the Lunar Licensing Program. We have a lot to discuss. But first, I'd like to introduce you to your Artificial Data Amalgamating Messenger.
Thank you for participating in the Lunar Licensing Program. The program stipulates that your corporation set up operative spaceports to act as bases for a new wave of lunar colonization. You will further assist Global Union in the development of a fusion energy reactor to avert Earth's impending energy crisis.
Man, this is just so exciting every time I hear this. I cannot get bored of it. For
Officially,
real.
only megacorporations are allowed in the program. But I personally took a stand for you.
Oh, she
You just
personally
have to
took a
sign in
stand
with
for
your
me.
corporation name.
Right. So if you followed along with the SimCity series, which I recommend hardly to you guys to watch, because we got a pretty cool run in a whole sector, you will know that I'm a astrophysics nerd and enthusiast. So we're going to call in honor to the big and leading city in our SimCity series. We're going to call our corporation Polaris. And I think I already have a logo in mind for it, which is the atom, of
For
course.
identification purposes.
Polaris with the atom, that's very good. Shout out to Nivarius with the banner of the cat and to Keralis with the banner of the carrot. So let's start and go with Walbrook
Almost
Basin.
there. We just have to negotiate the terms of
As
your
we said,
contract with Global
on
Union.
veteran.
Funding
Let's
conditions
try
and
with the
what?
advanced settings. Okay, revenue can be sparse, I'm fine with that. Provided workforce, it's pretty harsh on sparse, mostly for the Arctic region, right? So let's just place it on medium at least. Goods consumption can stay on plenty, satisfaction impact, yes. Okay, construction refund, yeah, sure, we will pay a fee. I want the ability to relocate my buildings, of course for a fee, I'm okay with that, but at least to relocate them. Construction refund,
It's
emergency,
just paperwork, really.
inactive
Nothing to ponder
cost.
over long.
I'm just checking everything. Okay, we can launch the game and start this series off. Let's go.
You are now entering Phase 1 of the Lunar Licensing Program. The Global Union assigned you territory in Earth's temperate region to establish a spaceport and a base of operations. The construction of a space elevator to Global Union headquarters is also required. For further instructions, speak to your official contact person. Global Union wishes you success.
And success we'll have.
Wide meadows and towering mountains. And soon you will add an impressive skyline to the picture. But stay
Absolutely
attentive.
stunning
I was
graphics.
informed a Big Five company has been monitoring the ruined dam for quite some time now.
Yeah, that dam will turn
This
out
could
useful.
Turn out beneficial for you at some point.
Indeed.
But your prime objective is to raise a spaceport here. The spaceport.
And
building
here we
site
are
is
in
just
Walbrook
around
Basin.
but as
Let's
soon
check
as you
out the
build
area
housing
around
house,
the
the
main
construction team will
warehouse.
be moving in.
So this is we got a huge sector to deal with. Beautiful graphics, as I said. I just love the game, man. It's there's nothing I can do about it. I can never get bored of it. Yeah, let's start with our first settlement, and with I think yeah, we can keep a straight road of houses here. Let's say about, yeah, in batches of 4. So like that,
Nice.
and we can close this up.
Construction options expanded.
Our workers are settling in. Oh, that's too much. Let's move this one. Already making mistakes, right? Sounds like a good start. And our workers are settling in. Beautiful building models.
can't believe they treat us like this.
Didn't quite catch that. Right, we got to build, of course, our basic building materials facilities. Yeah, biopolymers factory
Building
can go
material
there.
shortages shouldn't be an issue anymore.
We are down on the money and no problem, we just built more workers. Cool. So we got our warehouse here. We can, this is our command ship. We can colonize other warehouses throughout the sector. There's a one and probably a second one. Yeah, over there. Because this is then cut off. This sector reaches up to here with a bridge. We have to construct a bridge also. with rare materials that we will unlock later on. This is our spaceport, which we will upgrade in a second once we get operators, so the next tier of population. And this is the trader for the sector, right? The temperate region has Nick Papadakis, which is a global trader. Let me show you just a second the strategic map. At this point, it's not really populated since lots of sector have to come, and yeah, so mainly the Arctic and the lunar region. This is the world market, which will help us in, for example, quick building materials, trade routes in the future, or the basic goods for that matter. We will unlock the Arctic. There's our orbital station with the Orbit DLC. The Tundra in Vanya Plains, the Tundra sector. I love the appearance of this sector. Just love the feeling, the vibe that there's down there and up there, rather. And you can boost your production, mainly heavy industries and agricultural buildings, with biocatalysts and aerogel that you can produce here. So we want to reach for the Tundra as soon as possible. And also for the orbital station, which will in turn... The orbital station, you can think of the orbital station as a great trade union if you are Anno 1800 player. If you're coming from Anno 1800, you can think of a global trade union for the orbital station. So technologies, we have to recruit our astronauts in the temperate regions, in the Arctic, and in the lunar region, which will grant access to different workshops. The temperate regions have the biologists, will grant access only to the agricultural chambers. Physicists come from the Arctic region and give access to the biotechnology and energy. Energy? Yeah, I don't think that's energy. I think it's the opposite. Energy and heavy industry comes from engineers, which come from the lunar region, and biotechnology and electronics come from the physicists that come from the Arctic region. Yeah, that's better. Which in turn gain expertise to unlock the technologies in the Nexus. But this stuff is for later. I will show you when we get access to it. For the moment being, let's just continue growing. Got to reach for 25 worker residents around our warehouse. Have a nice surplus of biopolymers, so we can go ahead and close this up with some roads. Layouts will be pretty boring for the most part, because the game, it really is like that. Like, it's exactly like that.
Keep up the pace. Your competitors will try to catch up.
Get down with
the
our
next
rice
construction
farm.
stage,
We'll
you'll
probably
need
move that
ground staff to
in
operate
the
the
future.
spaceport. Make sure to adhere to
Right.
union standards.
Got
while
to
providing
produce
the
water.
required
Yeah,
infrastructure.
see, there's a coastal side I was talking about. We are at 0 with energy, so we should probably
You need this desalination
absolutely
plant.
think about
These days, it's the only way to come by drinkable water.
very inefficient energy facility, wind park. We will unlock the tidal wave power in the future, which require a coastal building site, but
Level of success.
energy production is massive. Okay, we're producing water, and income and population, workforce, is increasing in our workers' residences. The last step they require for getting to operators tier is the infodrome. For that, we just need a few more workers. So let's go ahead. Build us some more. Right, since the consumption, since the goods consumption is plenty, we constantly will run out of goods that we can implement right away. Very close to unlocking the infodrome. Infodome, I guess. Infodrome, I was right. And it's a bit central here. Yeah, kind of central. It's not that symmetrical, but we can deal with that. Just missing some 2 biopolymers. I don't think there's crates here. In lower difficulties, yeah, there's none. You can find crates with building materials inside them, which are pretty useful sometimes. Okay, we got our 10 biopolymers and we can place it down.
Of information services. This will enable your employees to develop their interests as well as their skills.
Beautiful building models, as usual. Lovely, as a farmer would say in Anno 1800. Let's go for some juicy operators, should we? Oh, we missed the biopolymers for that. Let's wait until we got a good bunch of biopolymers to upgrade a bunch in turn of operators. And maybe, in the meantime, populate this a bit more. Here we go. Stretch over there, and some of it over there. Yeah, let's just wait for now. Well, instead of waiting, we could just go to Papadakis and buy biopolymers for the reasonable price of $3,000. I think we can do it. 20 of them. Yeah, so we can upgrade right away. I will wait to increase our productivity of these buildings here, because at the moment we don't have access to modules. We will have access to modules once we upgrade for the first time our spaceport here. And that will come in a bit. All this big row over here, and these 2 guys, I guess, and also these guys.
Progress.
Yeah, I like
We've
that.
assembled construction crews and ground personnel faster than I was expecting.
Amazing
You are
buildings.
more than ready for the first major hurdle.
Shiny and
The
techy.
program demands you connect your city with the global Union space
Just
station
wait for the
via a
synths.
space
The synthetics are just on another level. Even the investors look so sleek.
But I'm sure you have the same potential.
They're all black and tall and shiny. Okay, improving our operators' workforce. We need to reach for 1,000 operators
New level of
population
success
here.
reached.
So we unlock the transportation center, which will help with our logistics. So logistics works quite differently from the other Anno games, as everything in this game basically is different from the rest of the series, as I said. So you basically have a ratio of how far your factories are from the main warehouse, and how many factories are present in that specific area. So say we got their industrial sector up here with lots of industries, mines, etc. They will have a bigger impact than, say, to build them here. That's why I went for this spot over here, because they're closer to the warehouse. See? Got sort of see the area of influence, which fades away till we get up here. So we probably be wise to get a transportation center down here, which crushes our energy production, which we can replenish right away. Get down on the water. Fix that in no time. Instead of building, for example, another thing, instead of building the road here, I will build it here, so it's closer to the transportation center. That will help, will make logistic usage more efficient. Unfortunately for the water, I have to use another coastal space, because we don't have modules, as we said. Right. Go for a few more operators. No, we missed the biopolymers. This is so painful to not have the modules right away. I guess we're pretty low on the money, but we also need another one of these. Most probably, yes, let's place it here. And go for a second biopolymer production. Just for now. We're not in a serious low balance at the moment, so no problem there. Okay, biopolymers are now coming in way faster than before, double the rate basically, and the ratio is 1:1, so 1 factory for 1 biopolymer factory. Sunflowers. By the way, let's check the models up here. Love the turbines. They're pretty slow for my taste, but I think they're producing 50 megawatts. Yeah, 50. Very cool looking factories here. farms rather, which I cannot wait to boost with our biocatalysts coming from the tundra.
Why do my plants
Polymers and the rice farms. Sometimes it just feels like I'm in a Black Mirror episode. You know what I mean? When playing this. Okay. 20 biopolymers. We can go for a few more operators down there. Maybe a couple. 6. Probably cost 8. Yeah. Okay, we got 8. What did we unlock? Okay, vitamin drinks and yeah, the fruits to in order to produce the vitamin drinks. But for that, we would need the constructo bots, and even to upgrade our spaceport, we would need the constructo bots. So let's focus on that. We have low balance and probably low energy, so let's right away build another. Efficiency is 100% down here. Let's check for our coastal
Attention.
building sites.
Under provision of specific
There's one
consumer
there,
goods
so
detected.
probably a energy facility here wouldn't bother us so much, yes. Alright. Kinda low on workforce also. We can also go for the complex now when we get the O-bots up and running. So Feldspar query and Cobalt query. No worries on the workforce, we will connect them up in a second. And also you can have an energy facility. Let's keep it efficient as possible. We will get rid of them once we reach for better means to produce electricity. And have, I guess, yeah, Constructo bots facility here. Next
Good.
to our
You've gathered the components
transportation
needed for
center,
the
so
elevator.
not to impede
Only
our
the elevator
logistics
cable
networks too
requires
much.
special materials you can't produce, but I arranged for a delivery.
Okay, things are going really bad at the moment, but just because we have to
Workforce too
adjust
low
our
to meet
workforce.
production quota.
Got to keep a tight balance here. There's not many people even to produce energy, which in turn impedes production, which in turn suffers
Energy
on our
scarcity.
logistics network. It's all a chain reaction here. Okay, power plants are increasing the productivity because of increased workforce. I think either way we will need another one of these, so let's set it down 100%. Another 4 Constructo bots. How much do we have in stock of the basic goods? Okay, we are running out of rice very soon. Let's tackle that very quickly. Hopefully we can solve this. This is the challenge that the veteran difficulty sets you about. Yeah, probably need to buy some rice from Papadakis just to give us a boost of population. Because our energy production was going lower because of missing rice. Keep on building. Okay. Even more rice. And probably more water. Yeah, running out of water even. Let's pause these guys. To get a little bit of workforce. Okay, back on track, and now we can see the real production rate of these factories. Yet another rice farm, oh my god. Okay, we stabilize it, and we are positive on the balance once more. We can go here. And build us some more and then reactivate those factories. Because we need the biopolymers, absolutely. At least one of them. Okay, we're good on the basic material, so I'm not bothering with that. Vitamin drinks will help us a ton in terms of workforce, so... Okay, 4 and 8 probably. Let's wait for the 8th one to upgrade the big complex to operators. There we go. Beautiful complexes. Infodrome won't be enough very soon because of our increased population. Okay. Let's try and go wait for a bit of biopolymers to build up. We're positive on the balance either way, so no rush here. There's no enemies, no anything. We are just at the very beginning. And let's just wait to have some biopolymers to build our vitamin drinks, which will massively increase our workforce. With an upgrade of another 2 operators complexes, we unlocked the tidal power station finally. And this this allows us to get rid of some of the other production facilities, the wind parks, ipse est, also known as the wind parks, which require 10 workforce. So how much workforce does this require? 25 for more than double the production. So let's get rid of these 2 and have a tidal power station. Probably, yeah, over here. The only spot available. All right. Look at how much energy are we producing at the moment. Probably also getting rid of these 2. Yeah, saving us workforce and efficiency. Very good. We are running on 2 wind parks, really. I can think of getting rid of these 2. This one. Just the one over there. Okay, good on the balance. Well, of course, it costs a lot more to run, but once we unlock the modules, we can lower the cost of this bad boy. Have some more complexes here. Probably need to increase our rice production with that. All this huge mess will go away once we unlock the modules. Don't you worry. By the way, really stupid mechanic if you ask me, but we got to deal with it.
Company stocks advance in price.
Okay, we can place some more here. Yeah, we're good on the rice, and water is suffering now. Yep. All right, let's focus on the vitamin drinks. Buy some biopolymers to Papadakis.
Hey, come on, Eve. You, my friend.
At Papadakis, rather. Okay, and yeah. Produce some vitamins. Yeah, probably over here. I will just readjust it later.
A clever move, seeing to your staff's good health. Benefits like that make you a more attractive employer.
Let's go with 1, 2, and yeah, we could here. Need some more fruits. And the logistic networks is now overburdened. Yes, of course. Stop you, stop you.
Attention.
Okay, now
Underproduction
looks
of
better.
Specific consumer goods detected.
Okay, now a bit more. And no. Unfortunately, we need to have another wind park. I was too quick to delete them. But alright.
Here.
Got it. I don't think there's another coastal site for water. There is there? No. There. Oh, there is one. Very nice. Like to keep it for the rejuvenators though, so yeah.
Lack of transporters impairing production.
That's unfortunate. It is at -1. I think we expanded a bit too quickly here. before reaching for modules. So let's just go for some 2 more operators' houses. Yeah, we definitely need to have another water before running out and causing so many problems. Need another transportation center. Right, is the biopolymers.
Welcome to Nix. You, my friend, have a very good eye.
Okay, and yeah, transportation center over there. Ah, another energy facility. Okay.
Attention. Under provision of specific consumer goods detected.
Okay, energy is fine. We just have to recover the workforce here. Can we stop something else? No, it's really... Well, maybe the Obots. I guess the mines too, yeah. They take up a lot of workforce to run. Got a good surplus of construct Obots either way. So let's just... Always missing the bios. Just because we cannot run those factories at the moment. I mean, I guess we can, since we stopped the constructor wells. It's a very tight balance at this point. Absolutely necessary. Is to produce some biopolymers in order for us to upgrade more to operators.
Your technicians are ready.
Right,
Start
got
the
it.
elevator construction once all other requirements are met.
Let's just rush it because we are in a very good bad spot because we cannot use modules.
Transport safety. Approaching your sector.
Problems ahead, who could have guessed? This is the orbital watch.
Code red. We're under attack. Code red. Damn it. The cargo. Protect the ship.
The ship.
People of Earth, this is the manifesto of the
Moon's independence.
The global union waged war on us for
This is
generations.
the global enemy
Weapons
I was
like
telling you
falsehood,
about.
negligence and exploitation, and the LEC bowed its head in servile compliance.
Which, to be honest, they are not completely off the
Not
track,
anymore.
right? They
Set
have their
our foot on
reasons.
the land of our forefathers. We are the orbital watch. The moon is free.
But as history teaches us, you cannot solve pretty much anything with violence. It looks like you can solve it with violence, but in the end, you realize you didn't
All right,
solve anything
no
at
time
all.
to study regulations. Meet Rafferty at the coordinates transmitted. Do whatever is necessary.
So this is the part I was telling you about. I will not include this in the footage because I just think it's boring. That's the only reason why. So yeah, let me just quickly do this military mission and jump back to the city and wrap this first episode up. See you in a bit. And we got the mission
None of them ours.
completed.
I call that a happy ending.
See if we unlock something. I managed to also do the little side missions. This was the easiest one also because Rafferty Commander itself was, yeah, we can upgrade the Titan for 1,000. Itself was with us
I'm glad you
repairing
came back
constantly
unharmed.
our ships. With that, we can finalize we got the graphene to finalize our spaceport upgrade.
Lost contact to Lunar Excavation Corps. It seems many moon colonies aligned with the orbital watch. It's all the more important.
Let's wait
your
till
space
Samantha
elevator
finishes
goes to
talking to us. Oh, and we unlocked the modules. Oh, finally. Let's go.
Cable firmly attached. Elevator car ready for departure. Attention. Approaching Global Union Space Station. Prepare for docking.
This looks stunning. Every time. I wonder if we, as mankind, will ever reach such a feat.
Congratulations! The first step into space. All purviews of the global economy are now accessible for you. Phase 2 of the Lunar Licensing Program starts now.
I'm way too old for adventures like that.
Attention.
With that, we unlock the ability to reach for the Arctic and start developing up there, because
All your actions will fall
yeah,
under the
we will need we'll need to pick a sector and to produce our goods, which are only producible in the Arctic, mainly because of temperature requirements. Electronics and biotechnology facilities are up there require lots of energy and in turn produce lots and lots of heat. So it will be very, very dangerous to build them down here in the temperate region. Let's fix our problems and solve our production issues with a few modules here and wrap this episode up. See you guys in the next one. Then we can, I think, start again on producing biopolymers. I think the ratio stays the same. Yeah, can even go with one more for that matter. And yeah, let's cut the cost. Okay, we need to find a space to produce our rice. Minus 40. Down very quickly, running out of rice. I don't think we got space here. Let's see. Very tight. Yeah, we are already at +1 with only a single rice farm. Sure, it has modules, but I mean, we can go for it. Saving lots of energy with that. Very good. Okay. Let's have the fruit farms. Yeah, fruit farm can stay down here. Expanding lengthwise. Limit reached. We got 40 fruits. And the vitamin condenser can stay down here and have its little modules. +4. A single factory depleting completely our fruit farms. We are increasing our income with that. We are good on the... Yeah, we can also get rid, I think, of these 2 waters and have the water coming from here. Oh, we need more biopolymers. We got the workforce now, so no problem going for more. Yeah, completely using our sunflowers. 5 more. Yeah, we are +1. Very nice. We optimize our productions. I think we can go back to produce the constructo bots. I think, yeah, we don't need a warehouse over here. We got one here, so let's place it down here instead. Because we will have lots of rice over there. Go back to produce bots. And we're good. Final upgrade. Let's see if we broke anything. I don't think though. Yes, we unlocked the rejuvenators with that.
Ready for implementation.
I mean, no, we're at 0 with the rice. Just a -2 on the vitamin drinks, which unfortunately cannot expand without building another fruit plantation. So we'll keep it at that and go back in the next expand it in the next episode, basically. Very nice. Level 5. We need some information and rejuvenators now to expand a bit more. But yeah, I would say nice start. Catch you guys the next one. Stay tuned.